Good morning students. Welcome back to Maths online class. In the previous class, you have learned real numbers. Today also I am going to continue the same chapter 2, real numbers. Today I am going to teach in the chapter 2, laws of radicals. In the previous class, I have given one problem as homework. Have you all completed? Okay. Take your homework booklet, homework notebook and check your answers. Exercise 2.6 for the problem. Arrange zeros in descending order. The first problem, second problem already completed. Cube root of 5, 9th root of 4, 6th root of 3. First we have to write the order of zeros. Order of zeros are 3, 9, 6. We want to find out the LCM of zeros. LCM of order. So LCM of 3, 9, 6 is equal to these three numbers we can factorize with 3 table. So 3 table factorizing time. 1 3 is 3, 9, 3 3s are 9, 2 3s are 6. Again this number we can factorize with 3 table. So 1 we have to write the same. 1 3 is 3, 2 we have to write the same. Next this 2 we can factorize with 2 table. So 2 table we can select. 1 same write 1. Next 1 2 is 2. So the LCM of 3, 9, 6 is equal to 3 into 3 into 2 is equal to 18. Now cube root of 5 we have to write fractional form. What is the fractional form of this? 5 power 1 by 3. Now we have to convert these 3 into 18. LCM is 18. So which number we have to multiply? 6. We have to multiply the numerator and denominator of the power with 6 tables. So 1 6 is 6, 6 3s are 18. So 5 power 6 by 18. This we can write as 18th root of 5 power 6. 18th root of 5 power 6. A power m by n is equal to nth root of a power m. Nth root of a power m. So we can write that 18th root of 5 power 6. So 18th root of 5 power 6 means 6 times we have to write 5. So 18th root of 15,625. Now we have to select the second number. 9th root of 4. 9th root of 4 is equal to 4 power 1 by 9. Which number multiply means 9 convert us to 18. 2. So we have to write the numerator and denominator of the power multiply by 2. So 1 2 is 2, 9 2s are 18. So 4 power 2 by 18. Now this we can write as 18th root of 4 square. 4 square is equal to 16. 18th root of 16. Next, third number, 6th root of 3. 6th root of 3 we can write as 3 power 1 by 6. 3 power 1 by 6. So 3 power 1 by 6, we have to convert this 6 into 18. So we have to multiply the numerator and denominator. We have to multiply with 3 table. So we are getting 3 power 3 by 18. This we can write as 18th root of 3 cube. It's equal to cube root of 27. We can write cube root of 3 cube means 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. And now therefore we are getting cube root of 5 is equal to, first we find out 18th root of 15,625. Next 9th root of 4 is equal to 18th root of 16. Now 6th root of 3 is equal to 18th root of 27. Now these three number also the order same. We converted the order into same. Now descending order we have to write as descending order. What is descending order? Big to small, is it? So which is the big number? 18th root of 15,625. So 18,625 is greater than 18,027, greater than 18,016. Therefore, descending order is, what is 18th root of 15,625? Cube root of 5. Next number, 18th root of 27, that is equal to 6th root of 3. Next, 18th root of 16 is equal to 9th root of 4. Next, laws of radicals. In the previous class, I have explained. Once again, shall we recall that? Okay. Radical notation, index notation. Nth root of a power n. Nth root of a, the whole power n. Here, what is the order? N. Power also n. Both also same, means we can write a. It's equal to a. It's equal to nth root of a power n. Nth root of a, the whole power n is equal to a is equal to nth root of a power n. This we can write as index form. How we can write index notation or fractional notation? A power 1 by n, the whole power n. A power 1 by n, the whole power n is equal to a is equal to a power n, the whole power 1 by n. Next, nth root of a into nth root of b. Both also order same. Nth root of a into nth root of b is equal to nth root of ab. This we can write in index form. A power 1 by n into b power 1 by n is equal to ab power 1 by n. Next, nth root of a is equal to nth root of a is equal to nth root of mth root of a. Here mth root of a is equal to nth root of mth root of a. How can we write in index notation? A power 1 by n, the whole power 1 by n. A power 1 by n, the whole power 1 by n is equal to a power 1 by mn is equal to a power 1 by m, the whole power 1 by n. Next, nth root of a by nth root of b, order is same. It's equal to nth root of a by b. In index notation, a power 1 by n by b power 1 by n is equal to a by b, the whole power 1 by n. Now I am going to explain example 2.21. Express each of the following words in its simplest form. Express each of the following words in its simplest form. First one, cube root of 108. Second one, cube root of 1024, the whole power 1024 power minus 2. And find its order, radicand, coefficient. Order, radicand, coefficient we have to find out. The first question, listen carefully. Cube root of 108. Can we factorize this 108? Yeah, we have to. When we are factorizing, what we are getting that? Which table we can factorize? Yeah, 2 table factorizing time. 5 2s are 10, 4 2s are 8. Again we can factorize with 2 table factorizing time. 2 2s are 4, 1 balance, 7 2s are 14. Again we can factorize with, we cannot factorize with 2 table, we can factorize with 3 table. Okay. 3 table factorizing time. 9 3s are 27. Again we can factorize with 3 table factorizing time. 3 3s are 9. Again we can factorize with 3 table. So 3 table factorizing time. 1 3 is 3. So we can write this as cube root of 3 cube. This one we can write 3 cube into this one we can multiply. Why? We cannot write as the power of 3. So we can multiply and write this. So how can we write it? 3 cube into 4. 2 2s are 4. 3 cube into 4. Now here the order and power same. Already now we have learned the property. Laws of radical notation we have learned now. There nth root of a into b is equal to nth root of a into nth root of b. The same we are using here. Nth root of a into b is equal to nth root of a into nth root of b. When we are using this, what we are getting? Cube root of 3 cube into cube root of 4. Cube root of 3 cube into cube root of 4. Now here order and power same. So what we are getting? It's equal to cube root of 3 cube is equal to 3 cube root of 4. Okay. It is the simplest form of this. The question is express each of the following cells in its simplest form. It is the simplest cube root of 108. What is the simplest form of cube root of 108? 3 cube root of 4. Then the second part, what is the question? Find its order, radicand and coefficient. Order means what's the order here? Yeah, 3. What is the order? 3 is the order. It is the order. Order is equal to 3. Next what we have to find out? Radicand. What's the radicand? Radicand is equal to 4. Inside here having no, it is a radicand. It is the radicand. So what? Radicand is equal to 4. Next what's the question? Coefficient. What's the coefficient of this? Coefficient is equal to 3. This is the coefficient of this. Coefficient is equal to 3. Have you all understand this? Cube root of 108. When we are factorizing 3 cube into 4 we are getting. Now we are using the law nth root of a into b is equal to nth root of a into nth root of b. So cube root of 3 cube into cube root of 4. Cube root of 3 cube is equal to 3 into cube root of 4. What's the order? Order is equal to 3. What's the radicand? Radicand is equal to 4. Coefficient is equal to 3. Coefficient is equal to 3. Now we can do the second problem. What's the second problem? Cube root of 1024 power minus 2. Cube root of 1024 power minus 2. Here also we have to factorize this 1024. When we are factorizing this 1024, which table we can factorize? Prime number we have to select. Which table we can factorize? 2 table. So 5 2s are 10. Next 1 2 is 2. 2 2s are 4. Again we can factorize with 2 table. Okay. So when we are factorizing, what we are getting? 2 2s are 4. How much balance? 1 balance. 11 we are getting. So 5 2s are 10. Next again 1 balance. 12 we are getting. 6 2s are 12. 6 2s are 12. Again we can factorize with 2 table. 1 2 is 2. Again 2 2s are 4, 1 balance, 8 2s are 16. Again we can factorize 2 table. This 12, 6 times 12, 6 2s are 12, 4 2s are 8. Again we can factorize 2 table, 3 2s are 6, 2 2s are 4. Again we can factorize 2 table, 1 2 is 2, 1 balance, 6 2s are 12. Again we can factorize 2 table, 8 2s are 16. Again we can factorize 2 table, 4 2s are 8. Again we can factorize 2 table, 2 2s are 4. Again we can factorize 2 table, 1 2 is 2. Now the order is 3, is it? So we can take as the power of 3. So we can write this much, 2 power 3. This also 2 power 3. Next this also 2 power 3. This 2 alone having, we have to write the same. So how can we write it? How can we write it? Cube root of 2 cube into 2 cube into 2 cube into 2 the power minus 2. Here power minus 2. Now here we can use the law a power nth root of a power m is equal to nth root of a the whole power m. Nth root of a power m is equal to nth root of a the whole power m. Now this power of minus 2 will become outside. So when we are using that law, we can get it cube root of 2 cube into 2 cube into 2 cube into 2 the whole power minus 2, the whole power minus 2. Have you all understand? Nth root of a power m is equal to nth root of a the whole power m. Have you all understand this? Okay. Now again we are using that nth root of a into b is equal to nth root of a into nth root of b. When we are using this law, what we are getting? Yeah, cube root of 2 cube. Very good. Same. Cube root of 2 cube. Cube root of 2 cube into cube root of 2 the whole power minus 2, the whole power minus 2. Have you all understand this? Now cube root of 2 cube is equal to the radicand order as well as power same. So we are getting 2. Here also order and power same, 2. Next here also 2 into cube root of 2 the whole power minus 2, the whole power minus 2. Now we are getting 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. 8 into cube root of 2 the whole power minus 2. 8 into cube root of 2 the whole power minus 2. Now one property, when we are using law, a power minus m is equal to a power minus m is equal to 1 by a power m. A power minus m is equal to 1 by a power m. When we are using that, what we are getting? 1 by 8 into cube root of 2 the whole square. 1 by 8 into cube root of 2 the whole square. This minus power minus 2 will be changed as power to 1 by a power minus m is equal to 1 by a power m. So 1 by 8 into cube root of 2 the whole square. Again, now we can write this 1 by a power a into b the whole power m is equal to a power m into b power m. So when we are using that, what we are getting? 8 power 2 into cube root of 2 the whole square. Cube root of 2 the whole square. It's equal to 1 by 8 square is 64. 8 square is equal to 64. 8 square is equal to 64. Next, again we can use nth root of a power m is equal to nth root of a the whole power m is equal to nth root of a power m. This law we are using here. When we are using that, what we are getting? Cube root of 2 square. This power will become inside the radical notation. So we are getting cube root of 2 square. It's equal to 1 by 64 into 1 by cube root of 2 square. Separately we are writing 1 by 64 into 1 by cube root of 2 square. It's equal to 1 by 64 into cube root of 1 by 4. 2 square means 4. 2 square means 4. Here cube root of 1 means 1 only. So we can write it cube root of 1 by cube root of 2 square is equal to cube root of 1 by 2 square. 2 square is equal to 4. 2 square is equal to 4. Now, what is the order? We have to find out the order. What's the order? What's the order? 3 is the order. Order is equal to 3. What's the radicand? What's the radicand? Radicand is equal to 1 by 4. Radicand is equal to 1 by 4. Now, what's the coefficient? What's the coefficient? Coefficient is equal to 1 by 64. Once again, I am explaining this problem. Listen carefully. Here more laws we are using here. So please listen carefully. Cube root of 1024 power minus 2. First, we have to factorize this 1024. So, we are getting cube root of 2 cube into 2 cube into 2 cube into 2 power minus 2. Here, this power nth root of a power m. Nth root of a power m is equal to nth root of a the whole power m. This minus 2 will be come outside. So we can write cube root of 2 cube into 2 cube into 2 cube into 2 the whole power minus 2. This minus 2 will become outside. Now here we are using the property, the law nth root of a into b is equal to nth root of a into b is equal to nth root of a into nth root of b. So we can write it cube root of 2 cube into cube root of 2 cube into cube root of 2 cube into cube root of 2 the whole power minus 2. Cube root of 2 cube is equal to 2. Cube root of 2 cube is equal to 2. Cube root of 2 cube is equal to 2. Here cube root of 2 we have to write the same. Why we have to write the same? Here power is not 3. The whole power minus 2. Now 2 2's are 4. 4 2's are 8 into cube root of 2 the whole power minus 2. Again here power is minus. Negative power coming means we can use this law. A power minus m is equal to 1 by a power m. A power minus m is equal to 1 by a power m. So we can write that 1 by 8 into cube root of 2 the whole square. 1 by 8 into cube root of 2 the whole square. This we can write that a into b the whole power m is equal to a power m into b power m. So 8 power 2 into cube root of 2 the whole square. 8 power 2 means 64. It's equal to 1 by 64 into cube root of this 2. We can write it inside cube root of 2 square. Cube root of 2 the whole square is equal to cube root of 2 square. We are using this law. Nth root of a the whole power m is equal to nth root of a power m. When we are using that cube root of 2 square, it's equal to 1 by 64 into 1 by cube root of 2 square. It's equal to 1 by 64. This cube root we can write totally. When we are using that cube root of 1 by 2 square is equal to 4. Here what's the order? Order is 3. Radicand is equal to 1 by 4. Coefficient is equal to 1 by 64. Have you all understand this? Okay. Next, 4 basic operations are Z's. 4 basic operations are Z's. Addition, subtraction, multiplication and divisions are 4 basic operations. What are the 4 basic operations? Addition, subtraction and multiplication, divisions are 4 basic operations on maths. We here 4 basic operations on Z's we are going to learn. Addition and subtraction of Z's. Like Z's can be added and subtracted using the following rules. Like Z's only we can add or subtract. We can add or subtract. A nth root of b plus or minus c. Nth root of b is equal to a plus or minus c nth root of b, where b greater than 0. b greater than 0. Next, multiplication and division of Z's. Like Z's can be multiplied or divided using the following rules. Nth root of a into nth root of b is equal to nth root of ab. Next, here it a into nth root of b into c nth root of d is equal to, we have to multiply the coefficient ac. ac into nth root of b into d. Nth root of b into d. ac into nth root of bd. Next, this both also multiplication property. Next, division property. Nth root of a by nth root of b is equal to nth root of a by b. Here coefficient also there means a nth root of b by c nth root of d is equal to a by c. Coefficient we have to divide separately into nth root of b by d. Nth root of b by d. It is the division property. In the addition, please listen here. In the addition, a into nth root of b. Here listen here. Here order as well as radicand should be equal. Nth root of b, nth root of b. When we can add or subtract only the order as well as radicand same means only we can add. For one small example, 4 cube root of 2 plus 3 cube root of 5. We cannot add. This one we cannot add. Why? Both also like Z's only. Here same order only, but the radicand is different. Another one problem, this we cannot add. Another one problem, 4 cube root of 2 plus 3 cube root of 2 is equal to. Here you see that order is 3, both order is 3, radicand also 3. Here we have to add only the coefficient. 4 plus 3 into cube root of 2. 4 plus 3 into cube root of 2. 4 plus 3 is equal to 7 into cube root of 2. But here we can multiply. These two numbers we can multiply. 4 into cube root of 2 into 3 into cube root of 5 is equal to. We have to multiply 4 into 3 into cube root of 2 into 5 is equal to 12 into cube root of 10. 12 into cube root of 10. Can you understand that? Where we have to add or subtract means the power order as well as radicand should be equal. If the order and radicand equal means only we can add or subtract. But we have to multiply or divide means only the order should be equal. Have you all understand this? Please learn these properties, laws, everything. You have to learn thoroughly. Then only we can do the problem. Next class we can meet. Thank you, students.